Well, speaking of Spain,
Yes.
my my first cousin, came here to do an art show, Anne Ivory Productions, and she makes these stunning rock and wood uh, useful things, like a rectangular plaque with 5 pegs on it that you can hang in your foyer for 4 or 5 coats made out of river stone
Nice.
embedded in a wooden frame, and the knobs on the pegs are worn down river stones, little ones,
Mm-hmm.
and so amazing stuff. And Ivory Productions. So
Yeah,
I went there.
I like the idea of useful art.
Gorgeous stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
mirrors and things like that. So I took a little break at the art show and went around the corner, real quick. Not much I want to look at. I looked at 2 cool things, but one of them was an artist that said, "Help a starving artist get to Spain." So
Okay.
I've got her information, and so I bought some of her stuff.
Yeah,
Here's one of them.
that's very Catholic. Yes. This is
Ah,
good. This is good podcast material. You know,
look at that.
visuals. That's beautiful.
Visuals are good.
It's so
Describe it.
for the potential listeners, what we have is a Virgin Mary's
Madonna.
Madonna with
Eclectic.
with a halo thing behind her, and it's on this shiny material
Metal tin. It's
tin.
metal.
Tin.
Tin.
Is it painted or
Yes, it's painted,
it's painted on tin?
and it shows her hands in a position of offering with the hearts in them. And anyway, I bought a bunch of her stuff. I've got some other stuff I'll show you some other time if you want to take a picture of it. But I told her I had a friend in Spain,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what else I said. But
She's not coming to stay at my house, is she?
yeah, well, that's what I was. It's kind of where I was going to get to, but I wasn't going to just say it that way. But yeah,
Well, speaking of
and she's got 5 kids,
great.
18 months to 3.5 years.
Um, speaking of Spain and religious art, did you see that thing maybe 7 years ago where this Spanish woman tried to fix a painting that was in her local church, this beautiful painting of Christ, I guess it was, and she went to try and fix it, and she totally messed it all up. Have you seen this?
Oh,
Here, let me send this to you. This
I
is
thought you were going to tell me that the wounds were bleeding. What is that called?
uh, stigmata.
Yeah, that's some strange stuff, man.
Here, this is. Why is that like that?
This is good podcast material too.
Well, this works too. Hold on. So potentially, there's a chat in the Skyper thingy. Do you see the link pop up?
Yeah, I do.
So click on it. Put your old man glasses on.
All right, but it went away.
Uh, there should be a little chat bubble.
Yeah, I see it.
So look at that image. So,
Oh, yeah.
so she tried to fix this thing, and
And I take it the one on the left is the one that she started with.
that was the original.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And this,
Oh Lord. Thank you for sharing that. That's the highlight of my day. Oh my God.
and this,
Oh,
so this thing went viral because it's obviously as hilarious as you're finding it.
yeah, well,
So so
it is the end of a day, a long day.
so this
Oh God, that's hilarious.
so this little old woman went into her church and was like, trying to help, and like, well, this part of the church wall here needs things get out of
What
control.
did you use? Crayons? Chalk?
I mean, I I
Oh,
I can't guarantee that I could paint better than that, but I would hope so.
I can't believe.
Yeah, that actually happened.
Ah,
So
stop it. Take
anyway,
it away. How
speaking
do I get? I can't.
Close that window. So we,
I can't. Oh, it tickles me. All right. There you
so
go. Oh, Lord, help me. Oh,
yeah.
that's fun.
So that's the funniest Spain art thing that ever happened. That was like 6 or 7 years ago, but like, of course, it went worldwide, and this poor woman, that's not that anyone actually remembers her name, but anyway,
Well, what? So I've got a problem with my screen here. I don't know why. It says start sharing.
don't do that.
No, I don't.
This is our old man tech support section.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Well, now pictures on the side of the screen. I'll look at it occasionally, so excuse me.
Okay.
So what did they do to her? I mean,
No, I mean, like,
did they
presumably,
hang her as a witch?
I think
Uh,
so. So
yeah.
this is a thing. Sometimes people make mistakes that are so big that, like, there's no need to punish the person because whatever they've gone through is socially is as much punishment as like more punishment
Yeah,
than you
yeah,
can give. Uh,
yeah.
like, for example, and this is not so funny, but the poor people that a couple times a year somebody will forget that it's their day to take their kid to the daycare and they drive to work and they leave their kid in the car all day long and the kid dies, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that sort of
Right.
thing. First of all, there's no way your marriage survives that. No way.
Well,
And second of all, there's no way that any level of criminal justice punishment is going to hurt that person more than their guilt is already.
right.
Uh,
But and which serves only one of the purposes of sentencing, by the way. But
okay.
we
Yes,
can come back.
but yes, but
Yeah, you're right.
but so like whoever that woman is, she's
Oh,
totally
mortified.
mortified, and she probably had to move out of her little town that she grew up in and lived in for her whole life, just because she's that woman that ruined that.
What if she ends up in her old age to look like
Just,
the person in
just
the picture that she ended up with?
well, she would need some plastic surgery.
Well, but I don't know
I bet.
in dress and affect.
Well, I'm sure people have dressed up as that for Halloween.
Oh.
I'm sure there are masks of that
Oh.
of that face.
Do you see a lot of people in Halloween posing as Jesus Christ? Have you ever?
No,
I never have.
But that particular hilarious Jesus, maybe.